I'm Julie Kohler, host of the White Picket Fence podcast. If you've read the opinion section of any newspaper lately, you've probably come across think pieces, panicking about falling marriage rates. They make sweeping claims that getting married will make you happier, healthier, and wealthier. Some even say that getting married is a way to stick it to the elites. I'm not so sure about that. This season on White Picket Fence, we're examining the current marriage panic. We'll go beyond the rosy sheen of love and commitment and expose the darker side to all of this marriage talk and explore what becomes possible when we broaden our imagination around what relationships can look like. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey listeners, Ashanti here. I want to drop in and tell you about an awesome new show for my sisters at Wonder Media Network called Encyclopedia Womannica. Every weekday for the next year, you'll hear a story of a powerhouse woman from history that you might not know about, but definitely should. But that's not all. These episodes are just 5 minutes long, the perfect bite size for any moment in your day. You know we're all about uplifting underrepresented voices here at the BGG. So I just had to take a moment to introduce you to this new show. Today's episode, featuring Shirley Chisholm, hits especially close to home for me because the trail she blazed and the legacy she created allows me to do the work I do today. I hope you enjoy this episode, and don't forget to subscribe to Encyclopedia Womannica wherever you get your podcasts.
I stand before you today as a candidate for the Democratic nomination for the presidency of the United States of America.
Hello. From Wonder Media Network, I'm Jenny Kaplan, and this is Encyclopedia Womannica. 50 years ago, a woman who was determinedly unbought and unbossed was elected to Congress. Today, we're talking about that audacious leader, the first African-American U.S. Congresswoman, Shirley Chisholm.
I am not the candidate of Black America, although I am Black and proud. I am not the candidate of the women's movement of this country, although I am a woman, and I'm equally proud of that.
Shirley was born in 1924 to two immigrant parents living in Brooklyn, New York. Her love of education began in elementary school when her parents sent Shirley and her brother to Barbados to live with their grandmother. Shirley credited the strict British-style schooling there and her grandmother for teaching her that she was valuable. She started her career as an elementary school teacher. In 1951, she earned her master's degree in early childhood education from Columbia University. She then consulted for the New York City Division of Daycare. From an early age, Shirley was aware of racial and gender inequalities, and as an adult, she became involved in the New York City chapters of the NAACP, the League of Women Voters, the Urban League, and the Democratic Party. In 1964, she decided she wanted to do more than volunteer, so she threw her hat in the ring and became the first African-American woman elected to the New York State Assembly. Shirley just kept on making history. In 1968, she ran and won a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives, becoming the first African-American woman in Congress.
Boys and girls, as far as I'm concerned, actually, it's overdue, so I don't get terribly excited about it.
She was outspoken, and her advocacy soon gained her the nickname Fighting Shirley. She spent 7 terms in Congress where she fought for women and minorities, introducing over 50 pieces of legislation on their behalf.
We Americans are all fellow countrymen, one day confronting the judgment of history in our country. We are all God's children, and the will of each of us is as precious as the will of the most powerful general or corporate millionaire.
Shirley was the first Black woman and the second woman, period, to serve on the powerful House Rules Committee. And then again, she looked higher. In 1972, Shirley sought the Democratic nomination for president. She faced intense discrimination and was blocked from participating in televised primary debates. After taking legal action, she was permitted to make just one speech. Attempts to stifle Shirley's power didn't stop her from earning the support of thousands of students, women, and minorities. They joined her in efforts on the Chisholm Trail, and despite having an underfinanced campaign, Shirley was able to enter 12 primaries. She secured the votes of 152 delegates. She didn't win, but she ran an impressive campaign and inspired many. In 1983, Shirley retired from Congress, but she wasn't finished having an impact. She became a professor at Mount Holyoke College, and there co-founded the National Political Congress of Black Women. She passed away in 2005. Shirley Chisholm left an indelible mark on our nation. Tune in tomorrow when we head across the Atlantic for the story of another incredible pioneer. Special shout out to the one and only Liz Kaplan, my sister and the research fanatic behind this amazing collection of women. Talk to you tomorrow.